Well, sadly for those who are exposed to the elements, I'm afraid that the clouds have opened up and it is teeming down here. There are some fans who are going to get very, very wet. Having said which, there are almost no empty seats. It is a terrific turnout under the circumstances. There's nowhere else to go, in truth, if you want to see this much-anticipated game. So, come rain or come... It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demands as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
The way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Matchday Nunes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's a fine interception. Played out towards the right wing. Ruben Dias cuts it out. Portugal finding their passes. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That is a little undercooked. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rudiger gets good distance on it. Well, the defence proved infallible then. Now, that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nuno Mendes. And João Palhinha. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rafael Leao is offering a right smile there.
From immediate danger. Germany can counter promptly here. Sané. And it's played forward. Bernardo Silva. Matchday Nunes. And it's Cancelo. It's Bernardo Silva. Calmly anticipates. Matchday Nunes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Played out to the left flank. Germany have a chance to counter-attack. And it's Gundogan. And here's Sané. He's had a shot!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cleared away. Rao. It's a decent-looking cross.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Bernardo Silva. Nuno Mendes. And it's Bernardo Silva. And Pepe. Nuno Mendes. Pepe. And it's Pepe. It's Bernardo Silva. Gently done. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. João Palhinha. Very nicely done. Cross from Cancelo. And that has been cleared. Defending of the desperate variety. Fulkrug. Oh, this is a great position. And Sané! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Sané clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Moved on forwards. Sané with the cross. Goalkeeper's ball. Bernardo Silva. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that certainly packed a punch. Kimmich, chip through. Bernardo Silva does really well to win the ball there. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's scored!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Oh, the contact was fantastic. Right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Gundogan. It's Kimmich. Looks to the other side. Ruben Dias. Germany suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
Rafael Leao. Now it's Pedro Neto. Kimmich. Now Schlotterbeck. Germany already required to chase the game. Pepe gets across to intercept that.
Portugal really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take...
Oh, shooting chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Portugal really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
tries to get it clear. It's Bernardo Silva. Decent hit! That pass has been well intercepted. Pedro Neto! Pedro Neto! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And the keeper beats... Has a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
João Cancelo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rudiger tries to clear. And he's had a hit! Danger averted for now. Shifted upfield. Nuno Mendes. Done delicately. Now this could be a chance. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, good ball. Hits one! Just off target. Ruben Dias with the clearance. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ruben Dias. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pedro Neto. Played out to the right. And he's there to get it away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Here's Rafael Leao. Gundogan.
Germany are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Out to the right. Kimmich. Oh, that's a key interception. And now the breakaway. And that could set him on his way.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. He has found a way through. Oh, nice touch. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's Gundogan. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Kimmich spots it and intercepts. Schlotterbeck. And it's Rudiger. And that's another good win of the ball. Ruben Dias. To Pepe. Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now the finish! And it's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Portugal get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. No, that's been intercepted. Rudiger. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ruben Dias, and back to the keeper they go. Now Ruben Dias, and it's Pepe. Pepe, and Mendes. Rafael Leao, Pedro Neto. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
A heavy challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Defence has got rid of that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. That has been knocked clear. Musiala. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Matheus Nunes pinches it off him. João Cancelo. Aim forwards. And he's lost his man here. It's run loose here. Good spot, he's seen the run. Sané. Pepe gets it clear. Bernardo Silva. Ball played for Matheus Nunes. João Palhinha. Forwards and with intent. Pedro Neto. And Mendes. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's heaved it away. Nuno Mendes. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Rudiger attempts a clearance. Raum. And it's Gundogan.
Portugal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Raul stood up well to him there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, good spread. He's found a way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's forced to go back. Raul. To Musiala. Forward it goes. Pedro Neto. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the right. That's a little off target. Rudiger. Schlotterbeck to Musiala, and it's Sané. Now it's Fulkrug, Natchez Nunes, Pepe, and João Palhinha, Bernardo Silva, and Mendes, and it's Pepe. And it's Pepe. And Mendes. Rafael Leao. Pedro Neto does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And that's a throw-in. And it's Cancelo. Showing good feet. In comes the cross. Now it's Fulkrug. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Only partially clear. What a throw in. Raul. He's had it! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's nice. Bernardo Silva. And he's there to clear it. And the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Toni Kroos. Rudiger. Oh, can he get onto this? Kimmich. Full crew. And the defence can get it clear. And it's played forward. Over to the left. Crossed into the box. Climbs up big! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. And it's Cancelo. He's going for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is as far as they're going to go. Passing nice and neat. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Tries to get it clear. Schlotterbeck. It's Kimmich. Sané. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kimmich. And here's Sané. Germany are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Now it's Kimmich. There's the delivery. Toni Kroos. And it's Sané. Fiddles it through. Played out towards the right wing. That's offside, yes it is. Nuno Mendes. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Musiala. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Turns and goes back, chooses to go back, foot in. Interesting ball, great ball if he can get there. He's got away, Pedro Neto! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Musiala. Rudiger. And round. Sané is onto it in a flash. Oh, that's neat. Rafael Leao.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the
Real chance! And that was very necessary. Pepe. Nuno Mendes. The most accurate pass. Raum. Raum. That is lovely. And that has been cleared. And the counter is on. João Cancelo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Has a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kimmich wins the duel this time. Rudiger. Now Schlotterbeck. Rafael Leao. Played out wide. Gets into some space. Kimmich herring after the ball here. And he was alert to it. Gundogan. Oh, Red, nice interception. Pepe with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Shot could fulcrum! And it's been taken short. Hit into the middle.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
João Cancelo, gently done. Gundogan. Get a throw in. He's shifting through the gears here. Rafael Leao. That is a brilliant interception. He can get that clear. Ball is over the line. Matheus Nunes. Moved on forwards. Now it's Pedro Neto, and it's Cancelo. Oh, it's come loose. And he's managed to get through. Rafael Leao! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Forwards and with intent. Pedro Neto. He might be in here! Nuno Mendes. Aimed in towards the centre. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, he's bustling through here. And the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Germany were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Matthews Nunes. And Mendes. And here's Cristiano. There's the hit! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. That is just remarkable, the amount of bending got on that.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Portugal find a position of real strength now. Gundogan. Shifted upfield. Round. Aim forwards. And it's Gundogan. To Toni Kroos. And it's Sané. Fulcrum! Matthews Nunes. João Palhinha. All played for Matthews Nunes. Toni Kroos looking for the runner. Ruben Dias. And Mendes. Threads one in. Rafael Leao. Now here's the delivery. That's going to go a long way. Toni Kroos. Gundogan. Spread out to the left. And it's Gundogan. Gently done. That's just lacking in accuracy. Pepe. And Mendes. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Kroos producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Kimmich. Thinks one through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kimmich. Back into the middle. Gundogan. Schlotterbeck. It's Kimmich. Moved on forwards. Musiala. And here's Sané.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Rudiger plays it short. And it's going to be another corner. Rudiger goes short. Here it is, crossed in. João Cancelo is there, and he can get that clear. Played out to the left flank. And it's Rudiger. Lobbed in behind. Towering header! Final touch was poor. João Palhinha. And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo. Ball played for Matheus Nunes. Matheus Nunes. And here's... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Bernardo Silva. Oh, the shot could be on here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And they win it back again. Matheus Nunes, gently done. He's been kicked out. And it's Cancelo. Now it's Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Sudden chance to counter. Toni Kroos. Musiala. Toni Kroos. And it's Gundogan. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Bernardo Silva. That's good play. Oh, he's found him in space. Musiala. Realm. Sané. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Sané. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's crossed into the middle. João Cancelo.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Ball played for Matheus Nunes. It's anyone's ball now. And he should have made it four.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
And it's been taken short. Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Toni Kroos. And it's Gundogan. Oh, he's found some space here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Matheus Nunes. And he's had it nicked away. Looking for options for movement. And he cuts out the supply. Pepe. Ruben Dias. And it's Pepe. And Mendes. Rafael Leao. Kimmich. Played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the right. In by Cancelo. Cleared away. Pedro Neto. Fulkrug. Played out towards the right wing. He is through here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's got the shot away! It's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Portugal tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Rudiger. Forwards and with intent. Fulkrug. Raum. He's tried one!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
That's a throw. It'll be a throw-in. Ruben Dias. Pedro Neto. Now Ruben Dias.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
João Palhinha. Ball played for Matheus Nunes. Pepe. And Mendes. Strong running down that left flank. Nuno Mendes. Rudiger. Musiala. And Raum. Sane is onto it in a flash. Ruben Dias. João Cancelo. And Mendes. He is just caressing the... And the finish! And that's past the post.
All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Gundogan. And it's Rudiger. Driving on and making good progress. Matheus Nunes. to Cancelo. Now it's Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Backward it goes. That's very neat. Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Cleared without complication. João Palhinha. Portugal have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Gundogan clears it away. And it's Bernardo Silva. And it's hoisted clear. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! He's put his foot right through that one.
Rafael Leao knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Gundogan. And it's Gundogan. Ruben Dias. Turns back here, probably the best option. Bernardo Silva. Here's Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. And they've got a throw. Matheus Nunes. Oh, it's played into the area. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's got to go! He's kept it out. That's a great save.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Tries to get it clear. Nuno Mendes. Pepe. Pedro Neto! Matheus Nunes. Pedro Neto. Smoothly does it. That looks a good ball. That has been knocked clear. Gundogan. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's lofted through here. Well timed, excellent interception. Fulkrug, out to the right. Looks for the finish! And that's why.
Germany are stuck in a rut, and impatient pots at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Gundogan. Raum. And it's Toni Kroos. Forward it goes. Kimmich gets his pass away. Sané. It's Gundogan! Keeper always had the measure of that. Ditch defending, but that'll do. Portugal can start a counter here. Bernardo Silva. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. A searching ball that into space. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Toni Kroos. Shifted upfield. That has been cut short. Ruben Dias. João Cancelo. Ball played for Matheus Nunes. João Cancelo. Ruben Dias moved on forwards. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto stood his ground strongly. Now it's Fulkrug. Sané. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Lobbed in behind. Portugal get it back again. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rafael Leao plays it in. Tries a shot! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match. Rafael Leao. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Sané. He's through here. Now it's Kimmich. Tries to get it clear. Musiala. Now it's Kimmich. Oh, sweet feet. Kimmich's cross. Pedro Neto. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And it's been taken straight back. Ruben Dias. And it's Pepe. Nuno Mendes. Opts for safety. And João Palhinha. And it's Pepe. Nuno Mendes. And it's Pepe. That's a good run down the left. Rafael Leao. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Great hit! And that has been clubbed away. And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo. Now it's Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the follow-up. Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys. Gundogan tries to dink it in. Germany have it back and they can go again. To Musiala. Bernardo Silva. Pepe.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Ball played for Matheus Nunes. And it's Cancelo. For Pedro Neto. Rafael Leao. Goes searching with that cross. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bernardo Silva! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pedro Neto with the delivery. And he can clear it away. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Cancelo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save. Portugal awarded another corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Toni Kroos. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Sané. Oh, good spread. Sané. And that is out of play. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Correctly so, Peter. It's an element of the game we just can do without.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Bernardo Silva. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Into the last 5 minutes. Well played for Mattheus Nunes. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cancelo. Plenty to aim at here. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's a nicely weighted pass. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rao. It's going to be another throw. Cross from Musiala. And that has sent him sprawling. Rafael Leao. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the left it goes. Nice control. Now it's Rafael Leao. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. He's a sharp little ball here. Played in by Sané. And that should be the keepers. Nuno Mendes. Bernardo Silva. And Mendes. And it's Pepe. And it's gone back to the keeper. Now Ruben Dias. Mattheus Nunes. João Cancelo making good progress on the right-hand side. Nuno Mendes. And that's aimed into the middle. Sané. Done delicately. That's been cut out, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Bernardo Silva. Nuno Mendes. And Pepe. And it's Bernardo Silva. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Pedro Neto. Mattheus Nunes. Played out towards the right wing. Cross from up to meet it! No joy, but a decent try. Toni Kroos. And it's Gundogan. Ruben Dias. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rafael Leao. And Mendes. Lovely feet. Rafael Leao. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gundogan. Pepe makes the interception. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Musiala. Gundogan. And it's Rudiger. Goes direct to the front line. Pepe. Now Ruben Dias. Musiala. So that's it. It is all over.